you also have to understand that you are not, if you are in the situation, if you are in, like, if you recognize that you are in the fourth dimension, you have to understand that you are not this specific aspect of yourself. You are beyond that. Excuse me. Sorry. I love you. You are beyond that as far as your understanding. And that just goes into your growth, because with each lifetime you grow and you gain more understanding of specific situations, even though you can get past like living over and over again and being in the same time and thought frames over and over again, thought patterns over and over again. Once you realize that you're stuck, you can step outside of being stuck and really start to see the situation for what it is. And that's where you want to be. You want to be able to step outside of the situation and see it for what it is, and not be attached to it, and not be, or not feel stuck in the moment, or stuck in the situation. And that's how you basically cross the bridge to the fifth dimension. But you have to be aware of the fact that you are in the fourth dimension to get to that level. One of the ways that I will begin to recognize that I was in the fourth dimension came from a dream. And what happened in the dream was I was watching one of my past lives, and for some reason it was like just dark, and I heard my shadow self talking, and then the dream like sort of ended, and the dream sort of ended. And then from that day on, I had been in the fourth dimension, stuck like almost like in between like a dream and reality. And that's what the fourth dimension is, somewhere between a dream and reality, because you're traveling through the mind, or the subconscious mind to be more exact. And your goal is to get beyond your subconscious mind and to travel towards the light, because again, like, the fourth dimension is your shadow self, or the shadows, period. And what you want to do is work through those shadows. And what's the best way to get rid of a shadow is to focus on light, or to go towards the light, and to allow that light to shine. That's what the purpose of enlightenment is. Enlightenment, and light and mind, light and mind. So yeah, that's what it is. I love you. And getting that light to shine in your mind allows you to reach the fifth dimension. And that's what we're traveling to. If you're in the 3D world, or if you're in the 4D world, you're traveling to the fifth dimension, or you're traveling to the third dimension. If you don't have that level of awareness, if you don't have that level of awareness, you basically go back to the 3D world, and you have to repeat the cycle until you reach the fourth dimension again, and you get that opportunity to cross over the bridge into the fifth dimension. And it's a real journey. Like, you have to be mature and you have to be aware, and that awareness is what really will guide you. And I want to say I have gratitude for gaining this level of understanding, and being allowed to see my life from a different perspective. And I want to say gratitude to myself for wanting to gain this level of understanding and wanting to gain perspective, but also remaining neutral. Because that neutrality or being neutral is very key to getting to the fifth dimension and getting to a higher realm. Well, the fifth dimension. It's really key. But you have to have an open heart. But still know when to allow certain energies around you and when to not allow certain energies around you. Like, you have to be able to discern like what's good and what's not good for you, what's agreeable for you and what's not agreeable for you. And that helps you along your way, like gaining or having that discernment. But the heart is very important for you gaining all this, like the understanding and like having discernment and like being neutral and just like so many things. And that's not to, yeah, that's it actually. um yeah, I really do have gratitude or want to express gratitude for that. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.